Alright, what is up, guys? Sorry for ditching you guys for like a week, but we have a pretty good match here against some guy I met on the Average Sound chat called PokeAimMD. He's a fellow YouTuber as well, so go check him out. He has pretty good content, I believe. But yeah, this was a pretty good match. I was featuring my new team. It was based around a Torment tyranitar, which is freaking epic. So T-Tar means anti-sandstorm, so yeah, it's anti-sandstorm and whatnot. I'll be sharing the teams from now on, since that's how black and white works now. I am playing non-cover teams, so yeah, I actually changed leads in this battle. So yeah, background music is Chapter 4 by Avenged Sevenfold. Freaking good ass song. Okay, I should shut up. Anyways, I lead off with Rotom because I knew he'd lead off with T-Tar. At least I hoped he'd lead off with T-Tar, and that's exactly what he does. So that's pretty good for me. My Rotom is not your normal defensive Rotom. It's a Scarf Rotom, so that's kind of different, I guess. But you know, it's not really novelty or anything. I'm just pointing out that it's not a defensive Rotom. That's all. So Hydro Pump to T-Tar. It's gonna do a lot of damage, but it's not gonna kill. But I know it's a solid 2-hit KO. I see no lefties, so I'm pretty sure it's Lomberry, so I'm okay with that, you know? So anyways, I'm gonna go for Hydro Pump. I saw the Brigyon in his team, and I should have switched into I'm not sure what I should switch into, but I should have switched predicting that Brigyon switch, because nothing in his team resists water except for Brigyon. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go into Nidoqueen just to see what kind of Brigyon it is. I was hoping Swords Dance, but no, it's a Calm Minder, so that kinda sucks. But it's okay, you know, it's just Brigyon. It's not too threatening, apart from high special defense. It's really nothing. So he's gonna go for Giga Drain. It's gonna do less than half, even with the +1, and I'm not even specially defensive. So yeah, bulky Nidoqueen for the win. And yeah, we're mounted to T-Tar, and I figured I wanted to get up a layer of Toxic Spikes before dying, but turns out I don't think he carries the Earthquake. I think his set is probably Stone Edge, Crunch, Fire Blast, and Stealth Rocks. So I get up 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, which is amazing, and yeah, because I see no Poison type and no Rapid Spinner on his team, so I'll be able to do some stuff with the Toxic Spikes, and yeah. So I get the Poison Point hacks, didn't matter at all because, you know, Lomberry and whatnot. So I'm gonna go for Earthquake, and he lives on like -1 HP, which really sucked. So yeah, I unfortunately don't get to kill off a T-Tar, but I am able to get up 2 layers of Toxic Spikes and easily revenge kill it with my Gengar. So yeah. Anyway, take out the T-Tar, which is all good and stuff. So yeah. Gonna let the music play for a bit. So he's gonna go into Scizor. Here I'm thinking, okay, I have 2 options. I can go into Nattoeri. I'm gonna go into Nattoeri either way, but I for some reason didn't predict U-turn because I was thinking Pursuit or Bullet Punch. Either way, I can go into Nattoeri, set up a layer of hazards and stuff, but unfortunately I don't, so yeah. He U-turns out, and he goes into his Rankurusu, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to switch out, because I don't want to take a Focus Blast, it'd probably kill, because I'm assuming he's Life Orbed, just assuming, because I've seen many people use Life Orb Rankurusus ever since Chase started using it. Actually, I started using it a long time ago, but anyways, he's gonna go for Trick Room, so I'm like, okay, Trick Room around Kurusu, that's gonna be kind of scary. But he misses his Psychic, that kind of sucked, because it would have done some decent damage. Even though my Garchomp is a Wall Chomp, yes, it's a Wall Chomp, I started using it a long time ago, so don't even bitch at me for copying Wild Chase and whatnot. So, he goes for U-turn, he misses because of Sandveld again, but then I didn't even set up my Sandstorm, so that was kind of his fault for setting up his own Sandstorm, but you know, it didn't really make that much of a difference because I am a bulky Chomp. As I said, that U-turn barely did anything. It did like less than half, and I could just rest up. But yeah, so here he goes into his Zazurikin, and this is the part where I got somewhat greedy, and I really regret it. I really regret it now that I think back on it. So he U-turns into Terakion. I go for EQ. It does a decent chunk, despite his really large defenses. So yeah. Now I'm gonna go for another EQ, I believe. He's still outspeeding me because Trick Room is up. Not to mention, his Drain Punch doesn't do that much. It leaves me down to 187. It's not 107 because my emulator kind of sucks when it's recording. So I go for EQ here, and what I should have done was rested here, and I honestly don't know why I didn't do that, because I really could have used Chomp later, as you will see in the end. Anyways, background music changed, chapter 4 ended, song is Dear God by Avenged Sevenfold. So yeah, if I rested here, I would have been able to take less to no damage and let him die from his freaking toxic damage. So that really sucked, because I am now at around half health, and yeah. He brings in his Berigion, and here I made the most stupid play ever. I stayed in, forgetting that these things can carry the potential HP Ice. Because I was thinking, okay, he's going to hit me with either Giga Drain or Mystery Sword, but no, he has freaking HP Ice. Because I was thinking HP Fire at that time, which would be logical, but he does have HP Ice, which really screws me over, because I really need that Garchomp. It's one of the... well, I'm not going to consider it's the only wall, because I do have nattoeri, and it's kind of stall-based, this team. It's a really good team. I really like it. So I'm going to bring Gengar, because I know I'm not going to be able to OHKO with the Shadow Ball. So I'm just going to sub up, because I can, and I want to Pain Split some damage, and hopefully live a hit after, you know, the Pain Split. So, yeah. So, here I'm going to go for Pain Split. It's going to bring me to around half. I think that's 169, which is pretty epic. Sorry, I really can't see the numbers too well, because my ROM doesn't display the numbers too well. It cuts out some bits for some reason. But yeah, this is 69. I know this. It did, like, yeah, I think 100 damage after Sandstorm, which is pretty cool. So, I'm pretty confident I can take it out with the Shadow Ball now, because, obvious stuff is obvious. Despite having 129 special defense, I don't think he'd invest in it if it was like a calm mindset, so that's all good. So he's gonna bring in his Scizor now, and I think I just stay in and let Gengar die, but what I should have done is brought in nattoeri, because I need to safe switch into it. But bringing nattoeri now, even though I know he's choice banded, so he's gonna switch out now, and I still get a free layer of hazards up. So yeah, my Skype just popped out there and stuck there for like a long time. So basically what happened was he switched into Rankarusu, and I still have my nattoeri in. I think I get a layer of stealth. I go for Stealth Rocks, and I get a Power Whip off after. I think he missed his first Focus Blast. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna I kind of lost track, but he goes my nattoeri with Focus Blast. That was probably dumb, because I needed the nattoeri. I saw his team. I knew he had a Terakion, which I could handle with either nattoeri or Garchomp, because they're both walls respectively. And here he brings it in, and guess what? It's a freaking balloon, so I can't even stall out with Toxics, because like Toxic Spikes doesn't hit through balloon. So I protect here, which was just even dumber of me. But I've already lost a game since my Torment. This is a Torment tyranitar, which is like my own set, which is like freaking awesome, which is why I love this team. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to live a close combat despite higher defenses. So down goes T-Tar, which is very unfortunate, because my MVP Tar doesn't get to shine, because it's no longer an MVP this game. So my last guy's Rotom. Even though it's scarfed, it's not going to be able to live a +2 it's not going to be able to outspeed a +2 speed Terakion, and it's going to die from Hydro Pump at that health. So that is good game. A 2-0 win for him. It's pretty close game, I suppose. Comrade Sub, definitely go check him out. He's a pretty good battler, and looking at our teams, they weren't too whorish, you know. My team has gotten a lot better. I really like this team. I already retired my old one because it's just too standard and whatnot. So, yeah, school hasn't been too much pressure on me, so I should be able to upload a few more battles, a few more days if I actually bother to get good ones. So, yeah, that is about it. Losing Garchomp and nattoeri really costed me. So, yeah, I do have some time to talk. But, yeah, Comrade Sub, guys. I don't think I missed out anything. So, yeah, see you guys. Peace.